Just saw a glimpse of it. What happens when you have Camila Cardoso protecting the basket?
Gets another block. Cardoso is a machine back there. Carter gets it to go. Oh, the Sky have hit a different gear.
Defense to offense, and it's not offense, it's Hollywood.
The drive of the game brought to you by Ford. Get your hands on a new Ford, the #1 brand and SUV owner. Loyalty today. Carter goes up to get it.
She is at her best when the spotlight is the brightest, because that's what Hollywood is all about, right, Lisa? She is shining as bright as any star that this city has seen in a long time.
We were giving her Kennedy Expressway, the Pam point a minute, microwave 2.2 because of how she could heat up off the bench. And Hollywood is where she came with a nickname.
No. She said,
Chicago.
Call me Hollywood. She said, it fits me. It fits me, and she's absolutely right, because when I think of Hollywood, I think of star power, I think of flash, I think of pizzazz.
We'll get into that conversation with you at halftime, and we're 150 away here from that. You mentioned how good she is in the fast break. Just look at the athleticism, the catch mid-air and the finish.
We have talked before when covering Kennedy Carter's games, we've talked about her second gear and that she can take it into a fourth gear, a fifth gear, a sixth gear. Well, she also does that with her elevation as well. Like, she can elevate to a next level when she needs to.
Remember, she was out of the league last year, but only, you know, a few years removed, that 2020 years when she was drafted as the 4th overall pick. Remember, Sabrina Ionescu was the #1 overall pick in that 20 draft class. Okupe-Wale, a deep three-point attempt. Wings will get it back. And Okupe-Wale finishes it off. She's frustrated, thought she got some contact. She's talking to any sort of official that'll listen to her as she heads back down the court. The Sky have led the entire way. Largest lead is 15. It sits at a 13-point advantage right now. Reese jab step.
And they're going to give her that. You saw Monique Billings just playing off of her. They will take their chances and let Angel Reese shoot as long as she's not scoring at the rim, keeping her off the glass.
Uzun to Lopez Seneschal. And Billings off the left foot. A loose ball foul will head back the other way against McCowan again. That's #2.
Lindsay Allen, this is where her value is. You just really don't notice it, but you appreciate it. She leads this Sky team in offensive fouls drawn.
I appreciate the fact that she's 5'8" and tried to box out McCowan. Cardoso, one of the few players that can look McCowan right in the eye, and she finishes with the left hand.
That was a textbook repost move. She kicked it out, she got deeper position, and they go right back into the big girl.
Sky have found their groove in the second quarter. 10-second differential between shot and game clock. Billings got to be careful. And Okupe-Wale with the offensive foul. Her first. Arike, if you're measuring frustration level 1 to 10, it is approaching 10 at the highest right now.
Well, you mentioned it, Lisa. I mean, Arike has always been a high volume shooter, and she's always been the focal point of any offense she's ever played on, dating back to probably middle school. But this is the highest usage rate of her entire career. She's being asked a lot.
Carter finger roll finish. What a first half. She hasn't missed. 15 points in the first half for Kennedy Carter.
I don't know, maybe I should interview Kennedy Carter more often, because she is just playing on a next level.
Meanwhile, Angel Reese whistled for her first personal at the end of that play. Final few seconds of the first. Lopez, that won't count. Waving off the bucket. Lopez Seneschal couldn't get it off in time. What a second quarter here for the Chicago Sky. Opened things up and ended the quarter on an impressive 16-4 run in the final 4:33. Now, the call on the floor is waving off this bucket. Kelly Broomfield at the monitor just to double check, as the officials will do with the final shot of any half. Look at Cardoso getting airborne.
I mean, you clearly see the ball is still in Lou's hand before, when the little red lights are on. That's no basket. It's going to be no good. That was a correct call.